Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I have a review from this Korean menswear, they now have a womenswear line shop called theleesshop.com. I've been pretty satisfied with their stuff. They specialize in slim fit clothing. So I'm pretty skinny, all 5'6", 140 pounds. Mostly lean muscle and bone density. So this stuff's perfect for me, since the stuff I try to find in the United States is usually meant for people much larger than I am. And it gets to be pretty frustrating trying to find clothes here, especially outerwear that makes me look like I'm about 100 pounds heavier than I actually am. And fits horribly. So I ordered 4 items last week with their clearance sale. This one is a shirt, long sleeve t-shirt, has these button accents along the neckline to the armpits. It's got about 3/4 length sleeves on it, which I kind of like. Most of their cuts seem to have fairly short arms, and I have a 6-foot arm span, so it gets to be pretty short on mine, but I'm just built awkwardly, like some kind of tree-dwelling primate, an orangutan or a gibbon. So yeah, fits pretty well. Doesn't have any awkward bulges on it. It looks like it has a 3-layer or 3-ply body to it and 2-ply sleeves. You can kind of see these layerings right there, that band of sunshine. So yeah, it seems pretty well made too. I usually like the quality of their stuff a lot. So as you can see, fits pretty well. And next item I got is a cardigan that has an asymmetrical cut, which I tend to favor on my outerwear. So this one, the button-up asymmetrical pleather collar cardigan. So you can see, feel like a character out of Firefly with this. Is that a drop of water, or that's something that was dropped on my floor? I have a new indentation on my hardwood floor. So, yeah, so I like the way this one looks a lot. You can see it's kind of long, comes down to like just below the greater trochanter of the humerus. No, that's the femur. Humerus is up here. I should know this. I took anatomy. Yeah, so you can see, got a pretty cool fit to it. The only thing I don't like is how this comes up, but I can get one of my seamstress friends to sew that down permanently. But still really cool looking. You can see it runs all the way across the back of the neck. It doesn't have any pockets on it though, so this is more of like a shirt, I guess, than a cardigan. I don't know. I don't wear too many of these. I do have one other, I think it's a blazer from them, that has fake pockets. It looks very militaristic. Sort of like 18th century kind of vibe to it. But yeah, so it's kind of steampunkish, I guess, with this asymmetrical shoulder pad. You can easily modify it for something steampunk, but I'm not going to, as I like it the way it is. So next item is a asymmetrical jacket that I wore out earlier today. And that is a precarious positioning of my tripod foot. Hold on a second. It is placed on the base of my terrarium stand. There we go. Let's get this more leveled off. Where's my level? There it is. And let's get this straightened out. That's gonna drive me nuts. I should have done this beforehand, but fuck it. Okay, there we go. So this is a little thin compared to the other coat from them that I ordered. But it does button on the inside, so it can be a little complex. Just fasten it up here. Come on, manual dexterity. You're usually good at this. There. And one down here. No, we'll just skip over that. Just got 4 buttons on it. I have another one of theirs. It's a lot thicker that has 4 P-coat like clasps that I kind of want to replace with actual bone, just because that's how I roll. And there, that's the last one. So, see, it's got kind of button straps. Don't actually do anything. This actually functions. This is a real pocket, which I'm surprised at, because I have another one of theirs that has these 2 zipper pocket things that are right here that don't actually do anything. They just zip open and close, and there's like a slight indentation. But this you could actually fit something small in. That button does seal down on it, so that goes all the way through. But that's kind of cool. I expected that not to work. But there is an inner pocket right about here, and these pockets in this are actually pretty deep. As you can see, I can fit my whole hand in about up to here. That's a pretty good depth to them. I really like the way it looks, though, even though it's not the warmest thing in the world, and it does get down to, like, recently we got down to, like, 5 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe -2 a few weeks ago, even though we're in, like, central Virginia, so it can get pretty cold here sometimes, but otherwise this is pretty good. As long as they're, like, layering it with other things, I think you'll do well. But yeah, one of my friends said the Confederate general returns, even though this is black, so it looks more Union-ish. But everything's obsessed with the Civil War around here. So there's that. And then the last one's a pair of pants. I'm actually going to turn this off beforehand so I can get my belt off and stuff, because it might take a while for me to get into these. They're stretchy. So yeah, we'll slip into those now for you. Okay, so these are the pants. They've got actual functioning pockets on them. These don't do anything. So these just zip open. They're for decoration. Nothing actually under there. However, these do function, so you can keep, like, so these will be useful for, like, with my bog expeditions. I can keep, like, sphagnum moss plugs, even though I don't really plan on wearing these when doing any serious field work. These are mostly my socializing pants, I guess. But I do have room for, like, my EpiPen in here. So in case some of my friends decide to go to a seafood restaurant and I have an allergy attack, I'm not gonna die. Because usually with my other pants, I can't fit the EpiPen in the pockets. So this is a big plus for me. And they just snap. They're pretty quiet with the snaps. They're not overly obnoxious. So yeah. Then we'll probably have to get them hemmed by the feet, just because I have short legs and long arms. I am awkwardly proportioned. Back pockets are fairly deep. They go back to my wrist, as you can see right there. They just snap shut as well. Yeah, these they're a little tight fitting, which I kind of like, since I'm pretty small. Yeah, so these will make me look more proportionate. It's like I'm trying to wear someone's pants that are twice my size. I won't look super awkward from a distance. But yeah, I like these. They stretch, so it's not like really constrictive, and considering I have considerably more leg strength than most other men, it's pretty helpful. I can lift like close to like 150 pounds for someone my size, just using quadriceps and hamstring group. So yeah, they fit pretty well. I like them a lot. I should be able to fit all of my keys and my wallet and phone and stuff like that in these without a problem at all. So yeah, I like to shop a lot. If you have my frame of build, which is small, thin, somewhat on the short side, even if you're like tall and thin, just skinny in general, this should work pretty well. So yeah, they're don't know how long the clearance sale is lasting, but it's worth checking out. So yeah, that's my review for them. I might post reviews of some of my older items, which I get a lot of compliments on. Like this asymmetrical jacket I have looks totally badass. Yeah, so that's it for that. Hope you enjoyed that and found that helpful.